Hi guys, this is Karen. Welcome to another video. This is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to use all of my NudeStix products. So we're going to do a natural look, all face doing using only NudeStix products that I recently added to my collection and those that I already had. So I don't know, I rediscovered. Well, it's not rediscovered. I just recently, okay, that's more accurate. I recently discovered NudeStix. I bought a NudeStix mini set at, I think it was Beauty Bay or Call Beauty, one of them. No, I think it was Beauty Bay. And I bought a set of a bronzer, highlighter, and blush. And I really fell in love with it. It's so easy to use, and since that, well, I already had their mascara in my collection, and since then I added a foundation and a blur stick and for the eyes and concealer. So why not do a whole face using only NudeStix products? And I'm going to do a natural look. I'm going out with my one of my friends, so I don't want to be too bold, too strong, too anything. I already did my brows with my NYX brow pen because I have no brow products from NudeStix, but other than that, I think we have a full face. Okay, so let's just start. I'm starting with this. Now you see this is not my shade. I'm going to underpaint with this. This is their tinted cover in the shade Nude 9. Get real skin with a natural tint. This is what this is. This is in the shade 9. As I said, this is way too dark for me as a tinted anything. I'll just show you the swatch in, well, you can see this is too dark for me, so I'm going to underpaint with this, and I'm going to apply it as a bronzer. And let's do some underpainting. I usually don't do that, but you know, we have a new product here and I need to use it. I don't know why I bought 8, 9 and 10. I really don't know why. I mean, I can't say that I was confused because, you know, I was in the store when I bought it, so that was refreshing. And because I'm underpainting, then I'm not really, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I took too much, okay. Yeah, I did took too much, and there is a lot of product on my hand. So that looks awful, but I'm going to cover it with my foundation. But look at my hand, everything is too brown. Okay, I'm using my foundation. This is, no, it's different. Tinted Coverage Foundation, and that was only tinted cover. So these are differences between these two. This is in the shade 2.5, which is my exact shade. I'm going to apply to the back of my hand. 2 pumps, you can see the differences in shade. Let's take a different finger and just rub it in. We're going to use my sponge. Hey, why did you do that to my hair? That's not cool. And I wanted to do something neutral. Something tells me that it won't go like that, and now I mixed them together. I'm just using a clean finger. Let's take a tiny bit more. I'm wondering if you already watched the video I uploaded about my weight journey. Let's call it that. Did you see it? Did you see my journey, my weight loss journey? I'm wondering if you did, because I want to give you a few more tips that work for me now. In this video, I should have done first all the white parts and then the darker ones. So here I need to add a bit more of the lighter shade, and everything now has the shade of the bronzer. So I'm just adding more here because I do want to have my skin tone in these areas. Ooh, you're yowling sooner than normal. What's wrong with you? I usually eat around 11, 11 and a half. Now it's only 8:45. I don't know why she's making noises. She knows she's not going to get any food now. Okay, so let's talk about my weight loss journey. In my previous video, I hope that you watched it, I gave a few tips and I talked about how I started it, how everything started, and I gave you tips for starting up. So I do hope that you will watch that video. You watched that video. If you didn't, then I do recommend watching it now. This is my SPF acting out. Can you see that here? This is from the SPF. I'm constantly trying new SPFs, and this one, not my favorite one. I'm going over my neck because I don't want to have too much contrast. Ah! Oh my god, look what happened. Okay, that's super great. I don't want to have too much contrast between my neck and my face. So again, if you haven't watched it, then I do recommend watching it. Of course I would, because it's my journey and I want to share it with you. So let me know if you watched it. Write something in the comment section down below. And most importantly, did you implement it? Did you do what I recommended? Do let me know. Okay, I'm going to wash up because I can't continue like this. Everywhere is bronzer and I have enough bronzer on me. I don't need more bronzer. So I'm going to wash up and I'll be right back. Well, I had to wash my hands. It was necessary. Okay, now we're going to conceal, and I'm using my cream concealer by NudeStix in the shade 2. This is how the Doppler looks like, or the wand, maybe not Doppler, a wand. Very, very skinny. I'm just adding a tiny, well, this one turned out more than tiny, but this is the amount I usually apply. Sometimes I find that when I'm talking, I am doing stupid things and applying too much product or not in the correct place. Well, lots of things can happen when you are concentrating in talking and not in applying your makeup. Okay, so if you followed everything I recommended, or even if you didn't, no judgment here, no judgment for me whatsoever. You do you do whatever you want. But if you did and you want to continue to the next step, is that the hair? Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, and if you want to move forward to the next step, that was so pretty, a British accent. Okay, this is the tinted blur stick. This is also a recent purchase. I know I don't need additional blurring tinted anything, but more is less. No, in this case more is more, but you know what I mean. And I also have a bronzer, the Bondi Bay, and the mini, which I'm going to use as well. I mean, why not? This is the mini. The blur stick was basically in the shade. Is there shade number anywhere? Nope, no shade. I don't see anything. This is weird, but it doesn't have a shade. Maybe there is a shade on the packaging. Yeah, on the packaging it says medium 7, but I don't know why it doesn't say anything on the packaging. No idea. Okay, so Bondi Bay, and let's just add a bit more. I do want to see to to be tan, to appear tan. I'm not tan at all. It's middle of the winter, even though spring is approaching on us. In giant lips. Okay. Let's blush. Yeah, this is Bohemian Rose. This is also one of the mini set, the minis that were in the set. So, okay, next step. So let's say I made it to the first week. I did it. I made it to the first week. It was extremely difficult because I needed to change my ways. And I decided to start small, you know, not do anything too drastic and really start small. So the next step for me, it looks like here it looks more, no, here it looks more visible, right? Let's add a tiny bit more here. Well, I guess it depends on the angle that you're looking. Let's just blend it with my fingers. So the next step is I'm going in small steps. I'm not going all in all at once because I know that it is a recipe for failure, at least for me, going all in, all at the same time, doing, you know, cold turkey. Just, okay, now I'm on a diet. No, first of all, it's not a diet, it's a way of life. I'm changing the way I live. I want to have a better quality of life. And I can now climb stairs and go to my mom, and well, I know she lives only on the 3rd floor, but at least I can breathe when I come to her. That was difficult if you been paying attention. Okay. Eyes. Oh, highlighter. Wait, where's the highlighter? This is the Bondi base, so this is probably the highlighter. They look very similar. Yeah, this is the NudeStix Glow. They look similar because they have this little thing at the bottom that should help you determine if it's a bronzer or a highlighter, but they look so similar, so sometimes I get confused. Okay, so we're looking for the glow one. Mine is in the shade Hey Honey. This is how it looks like. Very beautiful shade. Gorgeous highlight. I'm just adding here at the tops of my cheeks, where naturally there's light. Okay, I'm talking and talking and talking, and I haven't even told you the next step. Okay, so let's just talk about the next step. Okay, the next step is starting to eat breakfast as late as you can. Okay, so this is another week. Another week when you try to push your hunger. Remember, we talked about the fact that we eat only when we're hungry. If we're not hungry, we're not eating. Okay? So, try to eat as late as possible. Let's just say, for the sake of the argument, that you finished dinner at 8:30 at the evening, 8:30 in the evening, or 9 maybe. Let's say that is when you finished eating your dinner. If it's with your family, if it's alone, it doesn't really matter. But you finished eating your dinner, let's say at 8:30 p.m. Now, okay, I really love when I'm doing that. Okay, so this is the Magnetical Luminizing Eye Color in Rustic. Now, I already used this in a previous video. It wasn't one of my favorites. It wore off relatively quickly, and it feels dry on my crusty, old, mature eyelids. So this is definitely not one of my favorite products from NudeStix. But we said we're going to do all NudeStix, so we're doing all NudeStix, but this is something I do not recommend buying if you have mature lids or dry lids, because this is very drying, and for me it didn't last all day and it started to fade, especially here when I'm, yeah, well, I think I applied here a bit more. Okay, so let's go back to the example because I have to be ready in 10 minutes. My friend is coming to pick me up and I don't want to keep her waiting. Okay, so push back as much as possible your eating time. Now, I usually eat dinner at around 7:30 or 8, so by 8:30 I usually finish eating. And I brush my teeth. Well, not soon after, but you know, when I'm taking a shower and I'm preparing to go to sleep, I brush my teeth and nothing comes in after dinner. Nothing. Just water. Nothing else. You can't consume anything else other than dinner. After dinner, that's it. No snacking. Oops. No snacking, nothing. Just finish your dinner and that's it. Nothing more. Just dinner. And then it doesn't really matter when you wake up in the morning. Of course, if you wake up later, then, you know, well, I don't know. It depends what you do in your life. Not really, it doesn't. Because I don't work. I still wake up at 6:15, 6:30 in the morning because, you know, I want to be a part of my kids' life. I want to see them before they go to school. I'm taking the glow and adding it here. So it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you don't eat. Try and prolong the period of time that you don't eat. Now, I know that in the first few days it's going to be extremely hard, especially if you're used to it, not eating when you wake up or not eating breakfast at the time that you usually do. When I worked, I usually ate my breakfast around 9. Before, you know, before I started this whole process. But even when I was at work, I tried to have my breakfast as late as possible. Now, if you can only make it until 9, that's fine. Eat. If you're really, really hungry and you can't be satisfied with your, just drink a cup of coffee. No milk, no sugar, just coffee. You can have an espresso, you can have a double espresso, you can have Americano, you can have filter coffee, no milk whatsoever, and no sugar. Only the coffee. Only the coffee will not make a difference. And you can drink one coffee, that's what I do. I drink one coffee in the morning around 7:30, something like that, and then nothing, and I usually eat around 11:30. But it took me a long time to be able to push eating to 11:30. Now, mascara from NudeStix. Wait, where is it here? It says vegan splash proof mascara. That's what it says. And where is my small mirror? Hello? Where are you? I have no idea. Went missing. MIA. Okay, how am I going to do that? Okay, we'll use this mirror here. I'm just applying my mascara like that from the roots of the lash and wiggling. I could use a curler, but I didn't. If I would have used a curler, I would get better results. I really miss my small mirror. I don't know where I put it. Okay, so prolong the time for breakfast. At the beginning, you know, you wake up, you're really hungry, drink your coffee, no milk, no sugar. It doesn't really matter what kind of milk. No milk, no rice milk or soy milk, nothing, okay? Just drink your coffee, drink water, try and eat as late as possible. Because you want your body to go to the state of ketosis and burn fat, to be a fat burning machine. Now, I'm not doing keto, don't get me wrong. This is the only part of keto that I tried keto before, as I already told you. This is the only thing that is from keto that I don't know, tried and implemented in my technique, in my routine, basically. Nothing else. So try to eat as late as possible. At the beginning, maybe you will eat at 9. Next day, 9:15. Next day, 9:30. You know, small steps, small steps, gradually, not one, you know, once. Just don't start not eating at 11:30. I don't recommend it. This is not what I did. I did gradually. Gradually, every day, 5 more minutes, 15 more minutes, as much as I could. Yesterday, I think I ate about 12:30. No, I didn't even eat. I had coffee with milk. I had a cappuccino at 12:30. That was kind of a mistake, because I should have eaten something. Now, you can see, I just want to show you why I don't really like this. Can you see the patches starting to... I am starting to have patches here and here, where the shadow is kind of disappearing. And I don't like the feeling on my lids. They're feeling very heavy and sticky. Okay, for lips, I'm taking my blush. I don't have a lipstick by NudeStix, but these can double as a lipstick. Look how pretty this is. I could have, you know, used any of the other shades. I didn't have to pick pink, but I do like pink lips. This is really cute. Okay, this is the finished look. All NudeStix. As I said before, the brows, I use my NYX brow pen because I don't have any brow products from NudeStix. I enjoy using their products. I think they're great, except, as again, I'm going to repeat it, the only thing I didn't like is this, the eye pencil, right? It's called an eye pencil. Let's see again. Yeah, luminous eye color. Okay. I didn't really like the eye color. It makes my lid very sticky and heavy, and it wears off really easy. The shade is nice, but that's it. Everything else I like. I think they're very good and good quality. So your assignment for this week is to eat breakfast as late as possible. So this is tip number 2 or 3. This is the next tip. Okay, so do keep that for a week. Every day increase the duration of the time when you're not eating. What I want to say is this: you need to prolong the time that you are not adding food to your stomach. So start at 12 hours. So if you have dinner at 9, start eating at 9 and increase to 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, as much as you can. that means that you will decrease the amount of time that you eat. The main goal is to reach 1 meal a day. But that looks really far in the horizon, even for me. I can't do it now. Maybe someday I will be able to narrow everything down to 1 meal. I don't really see that happening, but if it will be the best thing to eat only 1 meal. But I don't really see that happening, at least in the near future, maybe in a few years or so. But for now, prolong the time that you are without food. Let's just say it like that. Okay, this is the final look. Natural, simple, everyday look with NudeStix. I have mature skin, if I haven't told that to you at the beginning. I do hope that you will subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And I do hope that you will join my family here on YouTube and subscribe. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.